What do you got?
I got this.
What is it?
Hen.
It's a hen?
Yes.
How do you know it's a hen? How can you tell it's not a rooster?
I like that. Like that. That's
Welcome back to Once Upon a Tiny Farm. My name's Drew. In today's video, I want to talk about how I've been free-ranging some of my birds for the last week and tell you my experience with that, because it's something I typically don't do. And I'll tell you why and how it's going.
Hey, brothers.
Did you catch this chicken?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, they're playing with each other.
So here is a good reason to have chickens to free range and do stuff like this. There's pros and cons to this. This is something I would never do in the main season, because if I had a really nice crop in here, I wouldn't want the chickens to come in. They would just decimate it and destroy it. But now in the off season, it's okay, because they're looking for worms, they're looking for bugs, and they're probably going to be pooping in here too. Not a ton. It's not like they're sleeping here and they're going to be pooping a ton, but they're going to be pooping a little bit, and going to add some fertility to my soil, which is good. These chickens actually follow me. They just assume I'm going to give them treats, I think. I'm their guy for treats. Either an actual worm or some black soldier fly larvae. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Come back. Come back. Come back. Go back home. So I've kind of been training them with this net here, because this is what they know they get grabbed with from time to time. So if I just put the net behind them, they know to run the direction that I'm telling them to go. And I'm herding them back into their coop, because they're getting into stuff that I don't want. Well, now they're not going back in where I want them to go. One of them listens. This one's all right. So here's something else I've realized. If there's rows or areas that I don't want the chickens, I can just make sure that it is covered like these are with a tarp. I have about 4 or 5 rows here covered with a tarp, and they're pecking at my shoes for some reason. And these guys over here are somewhat free-ranging, kind of in a supervised way, with the chicken tunnels here. Again, not the prettiest thing, but they work. They work. And their chickens are safe from predators. They're safe from destroying my garden spaces, at least the ones that I want them to be at. Sometimes the best way to lure them back in is put some black soldier fly larvae treats in there, which I have, but the other ones didn't even see it because they were all the way on the other side. Come on. They don't want to come in. I would say this works like 75% of the time. It's not working right now. Come on. Go back in. Go back in. Go in. 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 Get in. And this right here is why I don't typically free range, because this is annoying. Sometimes to lure them back into their coop here, I throw some black soldier fly larvae from Grub Terra. Let's see if they can find their way back in there. Come on, guys. Oh, they're not smart enough to figure out how to get in the open door. Walk around. There you go. This always works. There you go. There you go. Get in there, guys. Yeah, it took a little bit of corralling, but I got them in there. And they're enjoying their treats. One thing that I didn't like about having them out free ranging is that I was setting up my green stalks and I didn't have them stacked. I had them just laying on the ground. And while they were on the ground and the chickens were out, they were going on top of these things and kicking out on the dirt and looking for worms and stuff. Kind of annoying. And I actually to cover some of my other green stalks over here, I just put a wire on top so they couldn't get in there and kick out all the dirt and soil that I had put in there. They definitely seemed a lot happier free ranging. It's kind of funny, I would call it like supervised free range chickens, because they kind of follow me around. Like, they've been in their coop for so long, and then I let them out one day for these last few days, and they just follow me around like they're not sure where they can go. All right, he wants some treats. You got to come in here to get him. He wants some black soldier fly. Go get it. You got to go in. There. And that's how you lure your free range chickens back in. Ha ha ha, stop destroying my gardens. Careful, Matthew.
Oh boy, like when they spread the wings.